is you gotta have some beats. My philosophy, you know, is kind of work on, create, engage with what you want to do and your ideals and you know, good things you can bring to the table, bring to your fellows, services you can offer without, you know, sleight of hand. And sometimes if you're not, it's what I like about hip hop music, rap music, Delta blues, you know, music. They just kind of made music. They got the Stax Museum. Check out the Stax Museum. Memphis, I've been up there. Beale Street. It's pretty neat. Elvis Presley's birthplace. You can go down here too, and check out that. It's where he was a boy up there, you know, becoming here in Tupelo, and man up there, Graceland, Memphis. Anyway, I'm gonna show you a couple of beats, and I'm gonna try a couple of simple rhymes and show you. A couple simple rhymes can keep you from doing time if you know how to market yourself, market your money, man, and market your wealth. All right, there's one. I'm looking now. See, this is a bootleg. Me, man. Yeah, better not bring no bootleg to the studio. That's a big thing. The people that make these motherfuckers are, they're sort of the silent sauce behind the, you know, they bring the fervor out, and you want to make sure that you compensate, you know, the artists and stuff if you ever, God forbid, make it to the cup. All right. Okay. On drinking and drugs on the track. I forget who said it. It's OG rappers, but they said, you know, you let the meds talk. You know, you let the drugs talk. And there's a lot of folks out there, you know, they gotta get blazed to go to the studio. They gotta hit me a shot of vodka. You know what I'm saying? And some of them, that's what they take. Some do ayahuasca. Some do that Chippewa. And to me, I mean, you know what I'm saying? When you're in there. And then, oh, my chain. Oh, hey, that's my motherfucking chain. Yeah, another thing. I've been guilty of it myself a lot in my earlier days. Biting motherfuckers' rhymes. Don't be biting rhymes. And if you college motherfuckers, if you made it out the streets, if you got intelligent enough to make it out the streets and get a little bit of college, you know what I'm saying? If you got enough college experience to know that what plagiarism is, it's like more than 3 words in sequence, and a lot of people will know that. So, of course, we all learn this type of stuff, but it can be dishonorable in my opinion. And it's hard to avoid it sometimes. I had to break myself of it. Starting out, imitation is a sincere form of flattery. But for all the bros and bro hams out there, you just gotta kind of step it up and, be original. Now, I've had some people come to me and say, man, look at this production you're doing, You're toggling these levers and these wheels here like you're playing this music, and you're sincerely not playing that music, Well, that's all right, Dan. I'm not saying it's all right, but you got to, do your thing when you're out here in this battlefield. And indeed it is a battlefield. Your keyboard and your music gets your shit going, you know what I'm saying? And that's the stuff you need to look at it like a tools and a weapon. Time, more principle, yeah, gotta go it. Let me tell you what, man, I throw it. Money, bitches, bruise. I don't give a fuck, don't lose, don't go to win. Don't go to sin. Try not to sin. Respect your church. Respect your country. Don't get murked. Help your folks. Help your communities. You might just go and get you one of these. There's a ticket, bro. Big fucking tickets, bro. High ticket sales, Dan Lock. What's up, bro? Alright, so let's do another one of these. I guess tip number 7. I mentioned as a tip number 7. On bootlegs, since we're still talking about bootlegs and stuff, let me go ahead and get up. If you are a bootleg motherfucker and you bootleg other people's shit, make sure that you put your own shit out into the community too. And now that don't mean take it from somebody or something like that. I'm just saying, like, hey, when you listen to the storm, unlimited motivation, it's for sale on Amazon. You can buy it. And this is money when I sell it for money. But I also read it in its entirety for free on the internet. And you can find it if you look for it, because I didn't want to be a two-time. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, back to the bootlegs we were talking about. Look at the Book of Eli. Check out the Book of Eli. You get one of these discs. People in today's world, they get real bent up and they say, well, what if bootleg thieves and stuff always go out and listen to the record, and there's different ways of doing things, but if the bomb drops, you know what I'm saying? If the bomb fucking drops tomorrow, there ain't gonna be no music. The artists are probably gonna be dead. treads are gonna be rolling up the Capitol. You know, it's gonna be chaos. You know, fuck running to the Dollar General to loot. You got foreign combatants coming in to shoot. You know what I'm saying? They're like, dude, they're getting rid of it. If that would happen to be in the case of a major war or emergency. So remember that. In case of a rainy day, you might have some fucking tunes to play in the presence of some friends, or when you're riding in your Mercedes Benz. You better pay back those motherfuckers, or they might get you, shiesty motherfuckers. Look at your cell phone, look at your eyepiece, listen to that shit, listen to MySpace. We've been working on finding one. This is one of the tracks I'm looking at here, and I've put out a few things, and for me, the security is pretty tough. A lot of people, they'll roll you over, man, from what I hear. And there's so many logs, they'll steal your shit when you run bumping your gum. They're gonna steal your shit and then give it to other people. Now I'll tell you about this guy. He used to rap. When I was up there, I met this guy. I think his name was Julian or something. But they used to call me homeless and shit up there. I go to school at North, and pretty much they say, you know, we'd spit some rap, or that was Skinner, excuse me, Skinner. I've been both, either or. The lesson in the store was one of the rappers somewhere in there. He would not rap because he didn't want nobody to steal his shit. He thought his rhymes were exclusive. And everybody battling was like, man, that guy ain't nobody, man. He sucks because he didn't say nothing. But guess what? That motherfucker that guarded his stuff, I still wonder whatever happened to that guy. I'm sure he blew up. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta keep a good thing secret. All right. Our influence. When you're on here, like we get the allure of YouTube influencers. You know, spent 6 years on this particular channel, and you know, spent over half my life in the weather industry. So, you know, we look to guiding lights. You know, the Trumps, the Bilderbergs, you know, the Rothschilds, the Russells, Peñas, the Welches, the Johns, the Johnsons, you know, Tylers, the Tylers. Whatever, but pretty much, you got to think about the message you're delivering. And one thing I've discovered is on my quest, it has been a lot of negative shit. And from where you come in, you just kind of start experimenting, and it's when you grow it up after a while and you have people, like I've had people come to me and it's like, what am I really doing here? So always think about that and always remember you may be imprinting things on people's minds. It's always nice to talk about bayonets and fucking chicks and stabbing dogs and raping hicks, but people don't always want to hear about, hands and people's, in Bezos' brain. God bless Bezos. And that's another thing we're going to talk about on this next track. Cold Wars. Cold Wars could get you capped in a number of ways, but you never know who's listening out here. And I discovered this in my porno days. We'd get a lot of people, and I learned a lot about some certain things. And when you got certain people, when you got an honest gripe, I mean, I recommend you do too, but at the same time, don't talk too much shit. Like, being so hard, and they're looking for a reason to get rid of you. So, in my case, I try to be peaceful to everybody. Everybody. They come to me is one thing, but when they're, stepping on me or blocking and hemming me up, we talk kind of vigorous. It may get them through the system, They got filters and stuff it might pick up. Another thing, watch out if you're in relationships, your ex may come by, or your fiance, or your hubby. People who have relationships, they don't tend to make it too long. Some do, some don't, but the odds are kind of against them, unless they're, real diehard, because jealousy starts coming into play, and you're gonna have situations where, you're gonna have guys in there, they're gonna want to do her, and then they're gonna want to do you. So, if you're a dude, watch out. And if you're a chick, hey, you may have to do the crew. But if you're a lady, or a woman that's like, I ain't trying to take no dicks. I don't need no fucking dick on this. I'm going this motherfucker my way, or the highway. I don't. This is on me and what I want, motherfucker. You gonna find everybody's got a little particular about them. I try to minimize that. You go ahead and click subscribe if you can minimize that. Like I said, I've worked with a lot of people, and it's kind of hard to get them working with it. Emotions. Let's see if you're still here. Yeah, you'll want to, when you're, a tip I can offer is, write down some shit when you're down and out. You know what I'm saying? You may have some gold, but be careful and guard your gold because they may steal it. Shout it out like you got Tourette's, or tweet it out. Make sure that you know, revere your words, you know, and do what you do. All right, we're almost about through with this. Now we're dealing with something new. What happens when you come down to you, or who you think you and you is. What you doing to kids. Morals, big thing, man. And like swilling a brew, puffing a hooter, you know, they don't like that. I'm not bullshitting you. Take a look at, I'm not gonna go there. You gotta look into my shit. So go down and look at the videos like I'm trying to earn some cash. So go down there. But yeah, watch out what you're doing when you come down. Because a lot of people use. And they're like, I do PCP, and you know, I do eyes, and I do hearts, and I do coke. And you know what I mean? When they come down, they're just like, man, I can't do this music shit. It's awful. If that's the case, you don't really love your music as much as you think. Alrighty. Yeah. Fucking A, man. Yeah. Fucking A, fucking A, man. Hey. Fucking A, man. Another thing. Turning your music so up. And then it be going up in the ears, and going up in the ears. It's like giving little kids beers. Is it still rolling? You'd best be doing it for a reason. And try to be casual. I've seen the art of some people in the hood that do that stuff. You know, the way they pull up is like it's their anthem. You know, kind of like wrestlers. You know, the wrestlers. I see some people. You know, I'm gonna put it to you like this in layman's terms, like my guy Arthur Robinson. You check him out. He's a cool guy. Arthur Robinson Jr. You check him out. And it's one of those things where you don't want to fuck that up. Doing things like that can really fuck you up. All right. And then we talk about burnout. Let me tell you something. Respect your body. And a lot of people talk about selling their soul to the devil and sacrificing babies, sticking needles in their arm, and you know, doing that Illuminati fucking devil worship shit. recommend that. Be true to yourself. I don't know what it means. Maybe, I don't know if that's true. They say, to get to the top, you gotta sell your soul. And I set your soul on fire. All right. What do you think? We ran. I'm gonna go. Let's go. Hey, it's not likely champions. And I think they could deserve some respect. And we all could deserve some respect. They should have their books. We should have our books. And that people get touchy on their space. It happens. And every once in a while, sometimes people get in a jam and things get out of hand. But just whoever you are out there, if you're a champion, beginner producer, subscribe, give this a try.